Hello, everyone. Mystikai here. We are back on another episode of EVE Online. I want to take a moment and acknowledge everybody that's here in chat and currently interacting. Thank you for coming, and those of you that are just stopping by, lurking quietly, feel free to chat and reach out and become a part of the community. The theme and or goal of today's video is the second chapter of the Sisters of Eve epic arc, The Bloodstained Stars. We can see here the mission we're going to start is studying the scene. Before we get into everything proper, we're on the road to 100, so if you are watching this, feel free to follow and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Otherwise, I would just want to thank everybody for being here and spending your time watching my content and with me. All right, well, without further ado, we're going to begin a conversation with Delphine Zaracier. Studying the scene. Alitura said you needed more information about some kind of drone problem. The sisters have referred a few promising capsuleers in the past, so I'm willing to give you a chance, but I can't do anything else until this mess I'm dealing with has been taken care of. If you could retrieve some drones from Harrogate, that would speed things up considerably. You see, every drone in that system has ceased responding to signals. That doesn't just happen with Federation technology, unless the drones have been destroyed. Our research and development team needs whatever components still exist in order to analyze the remains. Fly out there, bring back one of the drones, or any parts that might remain. You'll need to be careful. There were no signs of other ships in the system, so I have no idea what could have destroyed our drones. Okay, so we're gonna undock, because we're in Harrogate, retrieve the corrupted drone component, and return. Accepting and undocking. Closing out. Here we go. We are going to warp to location, activate our shield,
warp drive active.
Booster. Okay, there are a couple bad drones here. We're gonna broken DeVoe laboratory recon drones. We're just gonna go for the cargo container. Okay, nothing special about the description there. Yeah, nothing special about those descriptions. The corrupted drone looks safe to approach. And more kilometers. Pop and open, loot all. And then we will dock back up in the station with Delphine.
Drive active.
These are the components we collected, gathered from obviously malfunctioning drones.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we're gonna begin a conversation. Complete the mission. Wonderful. The R&D team has been waiting for your return. Are you available for another mission? Sure. We'll request one more. Rendering assistance. A recently established colony still depends on Federation support for items they can't produce yet. Their last shipment of medical supplies was lost en route, and we think it may be due to rogue drone action. Regardless, this batch of supplies needs to get through. Lives are depending on it. So we're going to take antibiotics and deliver them to the supply depot out in space. We'll accept. And we're good to undock. Antibiotics are in constant demand everywhere, and new, more potent versions are always made available to counter the increased immunity of bacteria against antibiotics. What a vicious cycle.
Warp drive
So undock,
active.
do the booster, just in case you forget. Always activate. This is the second of 5 missions in Chapter 2. Okay. 47 kilometers out, we will open cargo on the supply depot, activate our afterburner. When we get within around 3K, I'm going to drag and drop the antibiotics, and it'll automatically open, and we'll drop it into the new container. Medical supply hold is down to a few bandages and cobwebs. But we're here with the supplies, buddy. Dragging. Now we're within 2.5. It'll open up and drop. That's it. We will start the conversation. Complete remotely. Request mission. Alright. Layer of snakes. I told you I'd help if you helped me. Well, the Serpentis Corporation have just kidnapped one of Creodon's top minds, Dr. Aspasia Castile. She was analyzing these drone parts that you recovered earlier. The information she has is critical to figuring out what's going wrong with the drones, but the Serpentis aren't going to let her go without a fight. They're planning to take her to their installation at Harrogate. I want you to get there first, destroy their base and the ships guarding it before transport ships arrive. Okay, so we're gonna clear the area of pirates and ambush the personnel transport and hopefully recover the doctor. Accept. Close out. What a cool little area. I like this. Okay, moving on. Warping to the location. We can look at stuff later.
Active.
Okay, we need to destroy the research laboratory. I happen to know that if you just destroy the laboratory, you can move on with the mission. So you don't have to sit here and destroy everybody if that's not your jam. You can just focus your efforts on the structure. So that's what we're gonna do in this effort of saving time. Equally equipped for scientific observation and entertainment of all sorts, these multi-purpose structures, while not big enough to be classified as stations, nonetheless see quite a bit of use by both tourists and professionals. burst all the way through shields, working armor. Our drones have not been hit. They're doing pretty good. Okay, we're gonna recall our drones. Let's watch this explode, right? Why not? There it is, a moment we shared. Okay, starting conversation. Complete remotely and very efficient. If I'm willing to take another job, I have more details on the doctor. Okay, request mission. I'm glad you contacted me. Since you destroyed the Serpentis research station, the transport ship headed to another location to make the transfer. Though we were able to intercept, both ships were lost in the course of an ensuing battle. However, we believe that a data core containing Dr. Castile's notes may still exist. Your task is to go to Harrogate, locate the data core, and bring it back to me. Be warned, all indications are that the ship was contracted by the Guardian Angels as part of the protection agreement with Serpentis Corporation. I'm sure they'll send a ship to scan the wreckage and see what can be salvaged as well. They will be looking for some way to recoup part of their loss. Okay, so we'll warp to the location, collect the data core of Creodon, and turn it in. Accepting remotely, closing out. Afterburner off, warping to location. This is
Warp drive
the
active.
4th of 5 missions in Chapter 2. Okay, 37 kilometers away, we'll open cargo, hit our afterburner. Bunch of Gisty. $20 kilometers. Okay, loot all. We're gonna dock.
Warp drive active.
The data core contains Dr. Aspasia Castile's notes on the corrupted drone problem, but it's heavily encrypted. Alright.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we're gonna begin the conversation. Complete the mission. I'm glad to see you returned in one piece. Now it's time for you to decide if you trust me. I have a final mission to offer you, but it's risky for us both. Crossing enemy lines. We'll request that mission. Crossing enemy lines. The data core you recovered has proved interesting. Before her kidnapping, Dr. Castile found several oddities in the drone components. Honestly, it's created more questions than answers for Creodon's staff. As a sign of good faith, I'm going to share some information with you. Our drones are being corrupted by some other kind of drone. I need you to take the information to a friend of mine in Caldari space. They've also been suffering from the drone problems recently, and this data may help him and his people. I need you to keep this quiet. Our friendship isn't exactly something we're broadcasting, not with both of our empires at each other's throats. If you agree, I'll make sure the information is securely hidden on board your ship. You'll never even know it's there. All you have to do is go talk to Imuri Asaka, and he'll take care of the rest. Okay, so it looks like we are gonna fly to and set destination to Hatakani to this next agent. It's 7 jumps. We will accept. Undocking. And at this point, we can go over the missions bit that I'm running.
Warp drive
If
active.
you watched the last episode, this is the same. Rockets that reach up to 11 kilometers. Drones that are Republic Fleet Warriors. They're the faction ones, so they do more damage. Gets me up to 120 DPS in a Virgil Fleet issue. Cap stable.
Warp drive active.
Shield booster, enduring afterburner. Uh, compact battery, and restrained shield extender. Range mods in the rigs, and a capacitor control circuit 1. Auto target, you don't need it. I like it sometimes. And that's the fit. It should be good for alpha players as well. I could certainly increase my DPS and increase
Warp drive
the price
active.
of this ship, sitting at around 30 million as of now. In the future, that might be different. But yeah, this is alpha friendly. At this point, this is going to be the end of chapter 7. You can skip ahead to the end if you'd like. If not, just enjoy some space travel.
Warp drive active.
Might be worth mentioning, while doing these missions, you're going to get storyline agents. Okay? Special story missions. If this is your first time in EVE Online or experiencing a storyline mission, please take the time and do these missions. If you fail to do them, or if you don't want to do them, you're penalized heavily on your security status and your reputation with that agent and or that agent's faction. So going forward, any storyline mission you encounter, take the time to do it. Jumping Anil. Jumping Tinnen.
Warp drive active.
Jumping Hatakani.
Warp drive active.
We're gonna dock up in Hatakani Moon for Hesiota Corporation Refinery.
Warp drive active.
Upon initiating dialogue, we will be completing Chapter 2 and starting Chapter 3.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
We're here to talk to Emuri Asaka. Okay, we won't be getting into that. Alright, so that is Chapter 2 of 7 of the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. Thank you for watching. Remember to be caring, resilient, and driven out there. And when you're out there, remember to take care of each other as well. If you enjoyed the content, please consider following, subscribing. It really helps us out here on the channel. Alright, other than that, have a good night, and I'll see you next time.